Good evening and welcome. Tonight we bring you four remarkable stories from Pattaya and Sri Racha. From a spectacular fighting championship coming this weekend, to a serious road accident, to a challenging mission in the jungle and waters of a reservoir, and finally to the dramatic rescue of a stranded cat. These stories reflect both the energy and unpredictability of life in our region. Let's begin in Pattaya, where the city is preparing for an unforgettable sporting event. The Range Fighting Championship is arriving this Sunday, September 28th, promising an evening of adrenaline and action like no other. Organized by the well-known Rage Fight Academy, the event will feature 11 fights, including striking, grappling, and mixed martial arts. What makes this championship stand out is the addition of the fan-favorite beer boxing, a lighthearted but fierce contest where the thrill of boxing collides with the fun of a playful challenge. The event will take place on Rooftop Road, Soi 15, just behind the under-construction Grand Solaire condo. Doors open at 5 p.m., with general entry priced at 1,500 baht. For those who want a premium experience, VIP tables for 5 people are available at 12,000 baht. Rage Fight Academy members also receive a discount, paying only 1,000 baht by showing their membership card. The academy itself has built a strong reputation in Pattaya. Known for its professional coaches, modern facilities, and dedication to martial arts, it has become a hub for both competitive fighters and everyday fitness enthusiasts. The academy offers training in Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, and boxing, and it continues to nurture a new generation of fighters. By organizing the Rage Fighting Championship, the Academy is not only promoting the combat sports culture, but also rewarding its community with an event that brings fighters and fans together. Spectators can expect a vibrant atmosphere with music, lights, and the raw energy of combat sports. The crowd will include local fans, international visitors, and supporters from gyms around Thailand. For Pattaya, which is already known for its entertainment and nightlife, this championship adds another exciting dimension, showing the city as a growing destination for sports tourism. For fight fans, missing this event would mean missing the chance to witness knockouts, dramatic comebacks, and perhaps even the next rising star of Thailand's combat sports scene. Now to Sri Racha, where a serious accident on Sukhumvit Road has once again raised concerns about traffic safety. On the morning of September 27th at around 9:30 a.m., a car collided with a motorcycle taxi at the Nad Pope U-turn in the Bang Phra area. The crash left 63-year-old motorcycle taxi rider Wichanan Cleanhome critically injured. The accident involved a blue Honda Wave with a yellow public transport plate, ridden by Wichanan, and a white BYD electric sedan registered in Bangkok, driven by 27-year-old Pirun Arun Rangsamy. Dashcam footage from the sedan showed the sequence clearly. After accelerating from a traffic light, the car traveled in the rightmost lane. Approaching the U-turn, traffic cones forced the sedan to swerve left. At the same time, the motorcycle rider changed lanes to the right to make the turn. The two vehicles collided violently. The force of the crash threw Wichanan to the ground, where he was found unconscious with severe abrasions across his body. His motorcycle was hurled nearly 10 meters ahead by the impact. Rescue workers from the Sawang Prateep Sri Racha Rescue Unit and paramedics from Samativej Sri Racha Hospital rushed to the scene. CPR was performed at the roadside to revive him before he was transported for urgent treatment. Police inspected the area, collected the dashcam evidence, and took the sedan driver in for questioning. Legal action is now underway, and the case is being closely reviewed to determine responsibility. This incident highlights a familiar problem. Sri Racha, like many busy towns, faces constant challenges with road safety. U-turns on major roads are often marked only with cones, and high-speed traffic can make them especially dangerous. Authorities have urged drivers to remain cautious, especially in mixed traffic, where cars, motorcycles, and pedestrians all share the same space. Road accidents remain one of the leading causes of injury and death in Thailand, and this case has once again sparked calls for stronger enforcement and improved infrastructure to reduce risks. From the roads, we move to the Bang Phra Reservoir, where a rescue team was called into action for a mission that was unusual but extremely important for one stranded tourist. At around 11 a.m. on September 27th, the Sawang Patip Sri Racha Rescue Unit received a call from a distressed man who had lost both his mobile phone and car keys in the reservoir. Without them, he was stranded, unable to contact anyone or drive home. The man, identified as 41-year-old Pradit Song Silap, explained that he had come to the reservoir to fish with friends during a holiday. While trying to board a boat, it suddenly tipped and his waterproof bag slipped into the water. Inside the bag were his Oppo mobile phone, valued at more than 10,000 baht, and the keys to his pickup truck. Despite trying to dive for the items himself, Pradit could not reach them, as the water was more than 2 meters deep and covered with thick underwater vegetation. Faced with no other option, he sought help from the rescue unit. The team responded quickly, but the location was challenging. To reach the spot, they had to carry diving equipment on motorcycles through dense jungle, with tall grass higher than their heads. Once at the water's edge, the divers entered with difficulty, battling weeds and low visibility. Using machetes, they cleared underwater grass and began searching the bottom. After 40 minutes of effort, the team successfully located the bag and returned it to the relieved tourist. Pradit expressed heartfelt gratitude, saying that without the team's dedication, he would have been completely stranded, unable to return home. This rescue showed not only the technical skill, but also the determination of the Sawang Pratip team, whose work often involves harsh conditions and unusual challenges. For the tourist, it was a lesson in how quickly an ordinary holiday outing can turn into a crisis, and how vital rescue services are in moments of need. Finally, tonight, a rescue story of a different kind, one that captured the hearts of animal lovers. On September 26th, in Sri Racha's Surasak subdistrict, a Scottish fold cat named Golden was rescued after being stranded on the roof of a 3-storied building for a full 2 days. The ordeal began when residents heard meowing from the rooftop and alerted the village head Wichien Lengjuren. The Sawang Pratip rescue team, together with Chao Phraya Surasak municipal officials, quickly responded. A cherry picker was brought in, and rescuers climbed to the top, but at first there was no sign of Golden. They suspected the cat was hiding inside large pipes or shaded corners. For hours, the team searched the roof and even checked the ceilings of the 3rd floor. At one point, they had to withdraw the cherry picker and reorganize their plan. Finally, around 6:30 in the evening, Golden reappeared, meowing loudly. The cat looked weak, likely from 2 days without food or water, and wandered across the rooftop trying to find a way down. Rescuers made a new attempt, this time with the support of the Provincial Electricity Authority, who sent another cherry picker. But Golden, frightened by the attention, kept running across the rooftop, making the rescue extremely difficult. In a dramatic moment, the cat lost its footing and fell from the roof onto a metal carport below. Miraculously, it was not hurt, though the fall caused a loud crash that startled both rescuers and neighbors. From there, Golden darted under a car. The cat's owner, who had been anxiously waiting throughout the day, finally coaxed Golden out with food. Hungry and exhausted, the cat rushed back home and devoured its first meal in 2 days. The owner later expressed immense gratitude, praising the persistence of the rescuers who worked for over 5 hours to bring Golden to safety. Neighbors and local residents who had gathered to watch the mission cheered when the cat was finally safe. The story quickly spread, reminding everyone of the compassion and teamwork that define such rescue operations. From the thrill of combat sports in Pattaya to serious accidents and daring rescue efforts in Sri Racha, these are the stories that reflect both the challenges and the spirit of our community. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with us.